Over 80 tribes inhabit this land, and with each of their stories, the tale of Ethiopia's history unfolds. Documenting a long-standing history of tribal rivalry, these stela, dating back to the 11th century AD, commemorate heroes of those tribes. Under each of these rocks rests a Morsi leader, and these engraved swords mark the number of the enemies he killed, testifying to his valor, courage, and to his sacrifice in keeping his tribe's flag flying high. Till today, preserving the legacy of fallen warriors remains a tradition well respected by the Morsi people. To immortalize their heroes, they use wooden sculptures honoring their memory of unmatched bravery as they celebrate their isolation from modern civilized life. Pioneers of this lifestyle, the Morsi still live in reclusion, abiding by their own set of laws. Safe and secured under the protection of their own heroes, families live free of fear, maintaining a life of simplicity and tranquility. Although their homes stretch over one of the most secluded regions of the country, Morsi's tight-knit social bonds relinquish their need for the outer world, driving them even closer towards their exceptional definition of happiness and their remarkable perception of beauty. Morsi women, some starting at the early age of 15, begin stretching their lower lip in order to wear clay plates. This unique tradition is a key marker to their identity and a distinguishing trait of their beauty. However, early women of the tribe engaged in this practice to avoid capture by slave traders. Centuries later, Morsi women continue to wear their traditional dress and decorative jewelry. And to the men of the Morsi, the beauty of their women is utterly charming and ideally unmatched. As in some societies, cooking is considered a woman's duty. In addition to the culinary responsibilities, Morsi women play a pivotal role in ensuring the sustainability of their tribe's daily life, which in turn frees up the men to run their own set of errands. One of these particularly noticeable roles is building houses made of bamboo. Only women and children sleep in these huts. As for the men, they fancy the wilderness as their napping spot. Despite their difficult daily chores, women are fully committed to carrying out their responsibilities as mothers, keeping a close eye on their young. They're also responsible for cow skinning and tanning, which is used to produce light garments. As one of their most distinguishing symbols of beauty, Lid plate casting remains at the top of their priorities, meticulously perfecting its crafting and designs. These are not merely decorative accessories. They are works of encompassing the ardor that reflects their intimate emotions. For these plates are part of their identity, exactly as it has always been part of their tribe's legacy. What about the Mercy men? Why do they sleep in the wilderness? Defending borders is the responsibility of a Morsi man, as it is custom for each tribe to hold a territory that is not to be trespassed upon. Territorial disputes have been a major source of conflict among the tribes of this region. Along with protecting their borders, men have to fend off the threats of wild beasts roaming this vast wilderness. And for each beast slain, a mark is made on the warrior's hand and shoulder. In ancient times, whenever a Morsi kills an enemy, he commemorates his triumphant act with a tattoo on his chest. Today, it is done for decorative purposes as well as to show power. Having a male protector is the key to the family's sense of safety, and because marriage is the first step to establishing a family, it is not commenced until a man proves his valor in the Donga battle, for it is his chance to show his worthiness, winning the heart of his future wife. While the children wield wooden staffs that will become their dowry when they reach adulthood, the ladies anxiously await their champions to become their wedded husbands. The Morsi tribe still glides in traditions of love and war. This is the Karo tribe. They share similar traditions to those of their neighbors, as they embrace a life of simplicity, detached from the modern world. Best known to be living in harmony, the Karo people pull together in securing their daily needs. They consider cultivating their safety net, hence their children are natural-born farmers. Though one of the smallest tribes in the region, with an estimated population not exceeding 3,000, their land is rich with trees, providing them with plenty of bountiful fruits. Crop fields are like the cradles where Karo mothers nurture their young, and the children grow up as seasoned farmers. play 3 roles: harvesting, child upbringing, as well as caring for their husbands, whom in return attend to farming and guarding the crops. Most famous for transforming their bodies into artistic canvases, the Karo specifically excel in body and face painting. This would be the most indicative fact that they'll tell you about the Karo tribe. The Karo people distinguish themselves from other tribes by painting their bodies and faces, applying a different design each day, employing colored ochre, white chalk, and charcoal, natural resources indigenous to the area. This harmonious lifestyle stretches along every aspect of their daily lives, for as they collaborate in strenuous day-to-day chores, they also pull together in gleeful festivities. In the heart of this local market gathers another tribe, the Hamar. Members of the Hamar tribe maintain a unified physical appearance and a matching lifestyle. Their handmade jewelry is uniquely consistent and original, while the way they wear their hair is pretty distinctive too, regardless of their age group. Trading is a primary line of work for many of the Hamar people, a profession that has been passed down from generation to generation. And though they live a life of no luxury, money is as essential to them exactly like any other modern community. Hamar women adorn their wrists with elaborately decorated bracelets that reflect a combination of modernity and tradition, as these spectacular pieces stand for both a fashion item and a financial investment. Marriage in the Hamar culture is guarded by its tribal traditions. Men are expected to pay a bride wealth to their future in-laws, and the payment could go as high as 30 goats and 20 head of cattle, which is generally paid in installments that could last for a lifetime. However, some well-to-do men are wealthy enough to have themselves 4 wives, if not more. A married Hamar woman wears a peculiar collar around her neck. However, only a first wife gets to wear this unique necklace that differentiates her from the rest of the wives. In a special pre-wedding ceremony, Hamar women endure whipping to prove that they can tolerate the hardships that come along with marriage. This ritual is also believed to strengthen the bond between the bride and her siblings, making her worthy of their future support and protection in case she needs it. Therefore, these men and women are born ready to flip these hardships into a tightly woven, interdependent social fabric that functions as their support system. Aside from their minor differences, two common factors are still found at the heart of the tribal culture in Ethiopia: cattle herding and working women. However, compared to other tribes, the Dorzi people have shown better acceptance to the modern world. This is evident in the construction of their homes, which artistically incorporates their grandeur of their past with the contemporary needs of their present, each structurally separated from its neighboring houses. These houses are built using bamboo, straw, and leaves from Ethiopia's famous banana tree. However, this type of inedible banana is planted for the use of the tree pulp, which substitutes flour in baking recipes. Despite attempts of modernization, the essence connecting the Dorzi people remains dominant, with a very distinct identity and an even more distinct perception of happiness, which doesn't get affected by the very little they have. These people live interdependently, willingly sharing their possessions with each other. It is well known that collaboration and partnership are vital to the survival of humankind, a notion that African tribes strongly believe in and successfully live by, thus ensuring their survival. No matter how different the details of their lives are from the world that surrounds them, these people are as eager to live a better life, just like the rest of us, with goals they long to achieve and a message they wish to deliver. Their looks might be different, their decorations unique, their outfits unusual, but their determination to choose the life that brings them contentment and happiness is anything but different, a determination they inherited from their ancestors and accordingly will be passing on to their children. And once you think you know something, remember, there is plenty out there for you to discover. Because it is
العالم كبير.